We tend to operate on a logical assumption. If you are a highly capable person in your daily life, job interviews should feel like a natural extension of that ability. You have the evidence to back it up. You write well, contribute to group discussions, and articulate complex ideas seamlessly. Then you sit down for a mock interview. The stakes are minimal. With no actual job on the line, you expect your experience to carry you through. The interviewer looks at you and asks the most predictable question in the world. Introduce yourself. You freeze. Your mind goes blank. Suddenly, you find yourself unable to access the very skills and experiences that define your career. You know your own history. You even understand the theory of how an answer should be structured. But in this specific moment, your brain blocks every path to that information. This mechanical failure suggests that the interview room is testing something beyond your actual ability to do the job. The interview room functions as a highly artificial space with extremely narrow expectations. You are placed under continuous evaluation, required to follow a rigid structure while speaking exclusively about yourself. In this environment, the safety net of real-time social feedback disappears. You are left without external prompts, forced to generate a performance in a vacuum. The human body reacts to this context with a primitive stress response. Sensing silence and constant observation creates a level of internal pressure that logic cannot reason away. This pressure triggers the nervous system to prioritize survival over retrieval, shutting down the pathways to your memory before you even have a chance to think. The artificial nature of the interview creates a unique cognitive demand that actively overrides your natural communication habits. Natural communication is expression, nodes branching outward as ideas grow through interaction. This allows thoughts to adapt safely. Interviews, however, require compression. You must take years of skills, condense them into a restricted format, and push that package across a dividing line to a stranger. Because expression and compression rely on different mental processes, being good at your job provides almost no preparation for the act of summarizing it. Mock interviews exist purely to expose how untrained we are for this specific, compressed format. Interviewing functions as a completely distinct skill, separate from general competence or professional capability. The format measures your ability to present yourself clearly while operating under artificial constraint. Effective preparation focuses on building a deep familiarity with these structural constraints, rather than memorizing a script. This involves physically training the brain to frame experiences and think aloud while the body is under biological pressure. Practicing this specific type of forced retrieval allows your existing competence to surface when it counts. If you find yourself struggling, stop questioning your ability to do the work. The problem is likely a simple lack of practice for the unnatural constraints of the room.